You talk about Colten finding himself as Colten Gunn.
Mm-hmm.
You were the MVP of Daly's Place.
100%.
Yes.
Now I'm owning that. Like,
No, that's not even debatable. Dude.
yeah,
No.
100%.
yeah. At first I was like, oh,
'Cause
well, I'm doing a good job, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna own this one.
And I get it. You know, it was a strange time for everybody. But because at first it was like no fans.
Yeah.
Then it was like the handful of wrestlers, and like what you guys were doing there and you being so vocal made people that were watching the other programs go, oh,
Yeah,
that's how it should
yeah.
be.
That's the crazy thing too. Is
Uh-huh.
like other companies were like, maybe we do need a crowd. How do we get them out there? Bang on the wall or
We
like
don't
whatever.
have an
Whatever.
Austin
But like
Gunn.
when we
Where
got there,
is he?
I'm surprised they
like-
didn't try to hire you.
yeah, it's like BT. Nick Jackson was like, there is no crowd. There's just Austin Gunn. And when I heard that, I was like, you know what? That was like kind of true because me and Dad, it started in Atlanta, the pandemic era, and we had our first show because we thought we had to film in Atlanta for like the rest of the
At the
time.
Nightmare Factory.
And we were like, oh my gosh. I was like, well, like it's very quiet in here. Dad, I was injured at the time. I tore my PCL on my debut, actually. So I was like recovering from that. And I was like, you know what? You want to go out there and just have some fun? Like while we're like sitting here and doing nothing? He goes, yeah, I'll go out there with you. So I made water bottles with coins in them. I was like, dude, how can I make as much noise as possible just to let like our like talent and our wrestlers know that like you have somebody cheering for you. Like fans are a crucial thing in our business. We feed off them. We switch direction based off them and stuff like that. So I was like, well, if they can just feel a presence out there, I think it'll make them feel comfortable. So we went out there, and the opening scene to AEW, that Atlanta one, is a camera right in my face going, I love it here, whatever. And it was just like, people online didn't know me as a wrestler yet. And they were like, who is that annoying kid? And I just kept reading terrible comments about me, just like, dude, tell this kid to shut up. I was like, I'm doing something right. I'm getting their attention. So then every week, I would buzz Jamie, our camera guy, and I would go, dude, opening scene. And he would just be like this in my face. So I was like over and over and over. And then when we went to Daly's Place, I just ramped it up and ramped it up. And like my voice does not give out very often, and I can keep it going. And there was times late at night at like 2 a.m.
Like 7 hours.
Yeah,
of-
7 hours
You
of
guys
just
filmed
yelling.
a lot of episodes.
Yeah. And I remember, was it you that walked by somebody and somebody in our company goes, well, how hard can it be to like cheer in the crowd? And me and Colten looked at each other and went,
It's
I
the hard-
dare you. I dare you to do what I'm doing out there for 7 straight hours, like
Yeah.
rinse and repeat. And it's just like match after match. And then everybody, and like,
And then we
Tony
had to
would-
wrestle.
Yeah. And then we would go in the back, change into our wrestling gear, and then wrestle after that.
Without the
2:30
support of
Yeah.
Austin Gunn in the crowd.
2:30 in the morning. And then when I went out there, everybody was just like,
Yeah.
I was like, really? Really? That's how we're going to do this? But I was like,
Yeah.
I'm doing my job. Like, let me just take advantage of what I can do in the meantime while I'm injured. So that's how that came about.